which is a spiritualist community in Florida. And this woman had been written up. She was amazing. Her name was Hazel Burley, I still remember. And I went with a friend. Her sister was supposed to go, couldn't at the last minute. My friend went in and out, 20 minutes. She was like, whatever. I went in. I was in there 3.5 hours. This woman, first of all, she said things. She connected with my father, who had recently passed away, who I adored. And she said something that he would have said she could have never known about his dry wit. She said that the accommodations were better than he expected. He had just passed. And anyways, I got chills again. Yeah, but that was exactly something my father would say. How would she know? Oh my gosh. And we just, for hours, she told me I had three children. The youngest was 10 or 11. I mean, I was done having kids. And she said I would have another child who would never leave me. And I did. My youngest son actually just recently told me, I need 5 years, Mom, and I'm going to take care of you. Not that I ever asked him, because he's just my heart. He adores me, and I don't think I could ever do anything to deserve that. He's wonderful.
What was the psychic story?
I'm getting there. So these are the things she said. She said I'd have another child, which I never expected to. I was done. My kids were almost grown, and I did, and that he would never leave me, and he is the child that is the closest to me. But the big thing she told me was that I would be famous later in life, just like the psychic had told my grandmother 20 years earlier. But she said so many things that have come to pass. My child, that I was done. I never was going to have another child. She said, you're going to have another child, and I did. She told me about my father. She told me about my grandmother. It was amazing. But the big thing about the famous later in life, like, I feel like I'm on the precipice. I do. I've had a hard life in a lot of ways. Poverty, sexual abuse, really some really rough stuff. And I have somehow, usually, I'm a pretty positive person. When she said you're going to be famous later in life, I said, do you mean infamous? And she said, no, famous. And I still don't know what that's going to look like. And I don't know what that might be, and maybe it will never come to pass, but somehow